as we turn to first alert weather and we talk about all the snow and the ice that came down. But that we're not going to see much of that anymore for a while.
No, we won't. But the issue is for folks that haven't cleaned off their car, the temperatures are going back and forth in and around freezing. It freezes, it thaws. They're like chunks of ice or missiles just flying off the back of the car.
Not good.
I've seen it a lot of times, and I will literally drive 2 miles an hour behind someone because I'm too afraid.
Yeah. And that will remain the case even in the coming days. We don't break above freezing, I think, in earnest until the weekend. So until then, exercise caution. I mean, the winds are also howling, too, so that also just sort of loosens some of the objects, perhaps on the homes, the icicles that are falling down as well, and even some of the taller structures like the buildings, too, if you're walking through downtown. With the direct sunlight, we do still have that thawing ongoing, so watch out for that as well. Gusty winds in Lawrence right now, 28 to almost 30 miles an hour. Fitchburg, it's a bitter cold start to the day, and even in Worcester, too. As the sun is rising, we'll take on a little bit of warmth, folks, but maybe not much. I mean, perhaps 10 degrees at best between where we are right now and the warmest point of the day. And even then, at 1 in the afternoon, it won't feel like 26 degrees. It's more like 14, which after a certain point, you just got to bundle up, just bear it down, and just try to get through it as quick as you can right when you're walking outdoors today. But certainly don't want to have those fingers exposed and your face exposed as well if you're outdoors for prolonged periods of time. If you're across the Cape tonight and throughout the day tomorrow, there are snow showers on the way. There's a wintry weather system right now that is across the mid-Atlantic coast. We think tonight and tomorrow it's across portions of the Atlantic, but just close enough to bring us snow flurries in and around portions of the south coast. It's not going to be a huge snowstorm for us, for anyone really, but just enough to just remind us it's still winter. As high pressure is in control on Saturday and Sunday, we take on milder air on the western periphery of this area of high pressure, which will bring the temperatures back up, I think, above freezing. I don't really think we're likely to see temperatures climb too much above that, but still every little bit will help. After all, it's 17 right now in Boston, 20 in Norwood, 12 in Nashua, 7 in Concord with a feels-like temperature, by the way, that's about 11 on the opposite side of zero. 11 below zero this morning in Concord, New Hampshire. 29 for a high tomorrow, so it's still cold on Thursday with those snow showers towards the south. Friday, we're at 34 degrees, and Saturday, it is a sunny and mild weekend ahead, and it's important to point this out. It's also a dry weekend, too, which we have not had at any point throughout the month of February so far. We've had 10 days with measurable snowfall coming down. Some of that going back to February the 9th, about 4.5 inches of snow. And this is just for Boston. So several locations across central Massachusetts and the Merrimack Valley, even a few more days on this. But 14.2 inches of snowfall so far. Normally we'd have 9, so we're doing a little bit better there. And the rainfall accumulation forecast over the next 7 days doesn't have a lot. We're really just looking at scattered showers right around 1/2 inch to maybe 1 inch of rainfall at best over the next 7 days. And again, this is rain, not snow. Here's the 10-day forecast to sort of just prove it to you. It's next Tuesday and next Thursday that will bring about any sort of concern for scattered showers in the forecast. Otherwise, first we got to start drier, and then we'll start warmer, and we'll see that warming trend take hold for the final few days of the month.